Now, a lot of the benefits that you will feel after putting in a boundary usually come a little bit later. So you don't often feel them straight away. Sometimes actually once you've set a boundary with somebody and it's been difficult, you might be left feeling bad, guilty, afraid, worried of what's going to happen now. And that requires then some self-soothing when you're experiencing that. But the benefits that you do usually feel when you set a boundary, when you're doing it consistently, is knowing that you can look after yourself, feeling more confident and heightening your self-esteem because you know you have your own back. If something happens, you have your boundaries to rely on, protecting and looking after the younger parts of us. I think that is always really helpful and a really great healing process. But we don't usually experience a benefit straight away. So what I think is really important is to reward yourself with tangible benefits to give you some motivation when you are putting in a boundary. So what I mean by this is, if, for example, your contracted hours are to finish work at 5 o'clock, but you find that you're working until 5:30 or 6 o'clock most nights, if you're going to be putting in the boundary that you're going to be finishing work at 5 o'clock, that you remind yourself, when I finish work at 5 o'clock, I'm going to have an extra half an hour or an hour to myself. I can, and fill in the blank, I can go and see a friend, I can go for a drive, I can take my dog for a walk, I can watch my favourite TV show, I can go and do some yoga for a bit, I can read my book. The things that I can do, I can experience. Might even be I'm just going to go home and have an hour to myself before everyone else comes in the house. But giving yourself some tangible rewards can help with that motivation if you are finding it difficult. As time goes on and you're putting in boundaries for yourself, believe me, you will feel so many benefits that come with that. But sometimes we do just need to hold some of the tangible benefits to know this is going to help me in the here and now. There are loads of other benefits, but I would just wonder if this will help. And I do think that it does. When you're putting something in, even if you need to write it down, remind yourself of that so that you have that to go back to when you're feeling like, oh my God, why did I set that boundary? I feel so bad. What am I going to do? And that might be something that can help guide you when you read through that. This is what I'm doing it for right now. You might even write a list of the longer term benefits too, but I think these ones can help more in the here and now.